feeling shit because of the
Yeah,
trauma.
well, I went through a near-death experience 1.5 years ago, but I don't use that as a fucking argument now, am I?
It's probably not a real death experience.
Oh yeah, it was. Who are you? Who are you to question my experiences?
Yeah, it's just you don't know what is.
You're saying you're saying you don't know me, but then
you're alive.
You're saying
You're
that I
alive.
don't know.
You didn't fucking die. So how do you know what's near death? How do you know what's near death?
Because
How do you know it's near death, for God's
I
sake?
near death experience of 18. Do you think
That's fine. How can you like the experiences? I mean, what's your frame of reference?
Yeah, no one can question my experience, but I can question other people's experiences.
It's no. I mean, look, we're not trying to have a fight. We're not trying to have a fight. Okay.
We're not fighting. We're just talking.
No, we are fighting, but we're not trying to have a fight.
I'm not fighting. I'm just thinking you guys think.
Well, we're thinking on our own, of course. I believe. Look.
Don't let this become a negative event because
that's what I'm trying to say.
You're going to interact with a person that you never touch, you never see, you never smell.
No,
never
but
anything. So just
but we're very much about logical consistency and
I'm not
the
asking
truth.
for you. What? Just like don't get all like butthurt about a conversation that like me, I'm passionate. Like I told you, that way. I'm trying to. You're not listening.
No,
like you're going into the judgment mode is what you're actually doing.
No, that's not what I'm not doing. I'm observing you. Let me finish. You're sitting there ranting about your subjective experiences, using that as a logic. I'm not listening calmly, quiet. And then when I speak about my experience, you instantly get butthurt, attacks me, and said it's not.
You know what you did? Did you not listen to yourself? You compared. You fucking compared your life to mine.
No, I don't. I compared life. I compared the use subjective experience.
Your near-death experience. So you gotta get it out there.
I compared the use of a subjective experience in an objective debate. That was what I was doing. I didn't question your experiences. I just said that it's not relevant right now.
You questioned why I did it.
Yeah, I did. Because it wasn't relevant to what we were discussing.
It was actually relevant if you would have listened to the whole conversation.
No, because
I'm not a strong ENTP yet is because I'm healing. I'm not a strong ENTP yet, and I'm getting there. I just walked out of the door, crying all day. I walked out and left. You think I am going to take care of myself? I don't know. Yes. You can think what you want. You're going to think I'm an ENFP, whatever. I'm not going to convince you. And right now, you're judging my explanation of myself, why I think I'm an ENFP.
But
I don't know.
You're telling me.
I'm just
how are you to tell me that my references are irrelevant? How are you to tell me what's irrelevant?
Listen. You're speaking like you think we believe that an ENFP is lower than an ENTP.
No, that's not the point. I was explaining myself, and now he's comparing himself, and telling me why I did certain things.
It's our nature when we look at a person to try to develop.
No, but you're still comparing his life, and you're telling me that
that's not true. The only way
we're on a law, okay? I can tell you why I think something, and you can't tell me it's irrelevant and like think I'm.
That's all we're saying. Of course, no.
Think I'm gonna believe it.
We're listening.
Tia,
listening to what you're saying, and we are not getting butthurt. We're just trying to come to our conclusions. And based on what you're saying and how you're saying it, and it's clearly FI. That's what we're trying to conclude amongst ourselves. It seems like you're much more ENFP than ENT.
How many women do you know that can talk to a man this way? I talk to doctors. How many women?
My darling, every ENFP woman that I know talks about the same like you. Not that that's an argument since you asked.
That's what I'm saying. How many people can stand up to a doctor or a police officer or a sergeant or whatever and talk this way to their face?
A great many.
No.
A great many. And the fact that you use that as an
That's
argument
and that's what you
itself.
think because you don't go out of a 10-mile radius.
Well, you don't know anything about me, just like I say, know everything about you.
You only have specific information that you don't leave a 10-mile radius because you have a public library and you're introverted. So
Well, maybe my library is 100 miles away from me. If you speak in terms of miles, I need to say, no, you can't really objectively. And that itself confirms you are an FI user.
I just feel like you've been in a lot of situations where you would see how women are in front of management and stuff.
I have seen many such situations, and that's not what we're discussing. But
No,
you get so personal about it. The fact that you connect so much to your own personal experience itself, it confirms your FI. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just having a debate right now. I'm talking about intense conflict. How often have you been in intense conflict in business places? Intense fucking conflict. Like fucking intense shit.
Quite a lot of times. You can't imagine how many times.
And the women, they talk to their managers like this.
What does it matter about woman and man? I mean to say, maybe men
have
feelings that behave the same way towards
I'm a healing key. I was the woman my whole life, 31 years.
I
I'm finding myself.
I understand, but you're looking from the way you're speaking is from your higher perspective. Maybe there is something going on in your conscious, but the way you stand consciously is not indicative of a TI user.
Am I? Like, what am I crying
I'm
about?
not saying you're crying, but the way you're talking. Again.
No, I'm asking you, like, take the reference I just asked. I said, if I were to be crying, like, what would I be crying about right now? Like, if I be... Okay, fine, just tell me what the feeling one is, please. I'm sorry.
I have no idea.
So that I can actually understand you.
Look.
I don't feel like I'm understanding you at all.
Perhaps someone else has to answer?
The reason why you have a trouble, like we have problems understanding each other, is because I have FI as blind spot and you have TI as blind spot.
What's
That's not true. If she's in ENFP, she doesn't have TI as blind spot. She has
no, it's not blind spot. It's it's blind spot. It's
Don't say TI and FB. Say what that really means.
It means that what we use as a primary function and what you suppose you use as your secondary function is actually used not at all. You say that you use the function you say you use as your secondary function, which is what we do as our secondary or primary function. You don't have at all. Instead, you have FI, namely introverted feeling, which basically means that instead of using impersonal criteria to come to your own conclusions in your head, maybe share them with others. We use impersonal criteria. You base your conclusions of your own feelings, your own experiences, how you have experienced things through life, and we base them off. Well, what goes beyond that? We're always fighting to find a conclusion beyond what we have experienced, what we have found. And the way you in your conversation keep referring to this happened to me, or this is what I've experienced, or it always implies feeling, and especially introverted feeling. Sorry?
I'm sorry. Keep going.
No, I was quite finished.
I was just saying, my life experiences, that's all my data that's in my head. It's all my data. It's like, that has happened when that happened. That means that's what it is. When I reference life experiences, I do it with my data. Like I told you, in order to believe I was beautiful, I had to have enough data.
Yeah,
I have
but
enough people in my life tell me that for me to believe it. Like
I
felt like I was. I didn't feel like I was.
I understand, but it's not just about data, it's the way you interpret that data. And that's what makes functions. Everything is data in the end.
Beautiful, I wouldn't believe them.
Yeah, I understand. I understand, but
because only I make my choices of what I believe. Nobody can tell me what to believe.
I follow. Many feeling people feel the same way. The point is, thinking people don't care about what other people think about it or how other people have judged it. Well, many people thought I wasn't beautiful, so I think I'm not beautiful. It doesn't matter. Thinking people don't care about that sort of stuff. That's a subjective judgment in the first place, and that's
I know, but it's the easy one. It's the easy one to talk about, like just to
say. Very easy, and that's why thinking
to compare.
people
If you're gonna compare
beyond that.
Easy, yeah. Like
No, but look,
when I was a good nurse, it took a long time to think I was a good nurse. It took 8 years to think I was a good nurse.
I'm sure it would, Catherine, and I need you to know that we're not trying to.
Even if I had 10,000 people tell me I was a good nurse, it didn't take until
Yeah, Catherine, what you have to understand, is that we are not criticizing you for the sake of hurting you.
Okay, I get it. I'm done with that.
We're just very precise people, Catherine, and we're just trying to come to a
But I do need you to know when I believe something, I believe it, and I'm going to say it however I need to.
Sure,
I don't know
but
how
we
that's ever
will.
going to be.
Yeah, but we will counter when we believe it to be wrong.
I don't want to look mean. It's something I have to work on.
Which?
Because it's not like I'm trying to be mean. It's just my words.
Yeah, but if you lie about
flying out like razors.
If you lie to yourself about your MBTI type and you expect to grow as a person, then you're doing it wrong.
I'm not lying to myself. I'm an ENTP.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, I'll continue.
I'm not an ENFJ. I'm an ENTP.
No, you're an ENFP, I would say.
Oh, guess what? I'm not gonna fucking listen to you, Dido, because you already fucking told me in the beginning that you don't fucking accept anything. So fuck you. You already told me in the fucking beginning, so I'm not listening to you. You're trying to fucking change my mind.
No,
you're strategically saying I'm not trying to change your mind, but now you are. Because guess what?
No, I'm not.
You said I'm done. Like you think you're gonna convince me that you're not fucking in crypto? Yeah,
oh my
God. Blue little face coming in here and tell me who you think I am.
No, but
you can analyze all you want, but you're not. God. You haven't met someone like me often. You don't meet someone
Christine,
like me often.
You don't know that. But anyway, the fact that you're reacting like this, the fact that you're reacting like this, and I suppose you can't make the comparison, but the fact that you're reacting presupposes feeling in reversing thinking, okay?
No, I'm just telling you what I think. That's all I'm doing is verbalizing. Instead of stuff is.
The way you think about
you think in your head, I think out loud. That's the difference. That's introverts and extroverts, and you don't know what whatever Bennett can't never been an extrovert. Never in your life been an extrovert. Maybe when you were an extrovert, but you went inside, so you don't know. It's like saying.
No, but that's an interesting idea.
If you'd like giving me advice on a marriage when you've never been married, you don't know what it's like.
And I've actually had this idea.
I won this battle, bitches.
Wonderful.
What?
Okay.
I'm an ENTP. No one can convince me I'm an ENFJ.
Look, if you...
Nobody said you were an ENFJ.
No, an ENTP is what she said. If you continue to believe that you're an ENTP...
We need to tell Eric about this. Real. Have to go back and watch this shit.
Hey, if you stay long enough, I don't know how long the journey is. We might actually meet him, but that doesn't matter as well.
Yeah, we question everybody that lie about their type.
Hey, when I meet Eric eventually, then we can do this, sit together and do this, so you guys can talk to us.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Look, we're just questioning.
No, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will.
He's the one that knows. He's the one I need to talk to. He's the one that knows.
How do you think it works so much?
Yeah, because Eric is the only one that knows about the carrier.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Dino, when you walked into this place today, you called us experts. Do you not remember doing that? You guys are the experts. I'm one
Yeah,
of you.
that's
You
the
said that.
fun of it. We're just having fun here. That's all we're doing here. Point is, you
I
make this
think it's
something
fun because
so
I love
serious.
debating. I love debating, and if someone's gonna try to like persuade me to believe that I could be a FJ, whatever, I will debate it. I will debate it. I'm sorry.
Your own idea of things,
No,
and that's
no.
very
I don't want you. No, I don't want you walking out of this thinking that I think I'm
I'm not
an
walking
FJ.
anywhere, my darling.
What you usually do is working on me.
What I usually do.
You've given me way too. Yes, you've given me too many hits along the way. Have you not heard the things I pulled up from what you said in the beginning? How many people?
I have heard everything you said, and I said in the beginning, I've met many ENFJs who respond the same way.
And how many ENFJs have you?
I've met many ENFJs. Most of my friends are ENFJs. Do you want me to count them? Some of them I doubt, because
And how many
a type isn't an
have
absolute
you
thing.
met? How many female ENTPs have you met?
Then you'll have to explain to me what female and male makes much difference in terms of personality.
Because we're in the world and there's a lot of stuff going on that influences people based on sex.
And why is
That
that?
influences the way people are, the way people raise their kids, the way people live.
Alright. But
Influences personality development.
yeah, but if fundamental personality types, which are what most researchers or thinkers believe, does not really matter in terms of fundamental, innate person, then how does female or male differentiate?
Because women are not treated the same as men. It's just
That's not
basic.
an argument.
I mean, it's been happening since before fucking civilization, you know? And so personality types are developed based off that is definitely a factor that helps.
So that's your idea.
personality.
So that's your idea. Personality is shaped by circumstances.
Yeah, this person has a personality, their kid has a personality based off of them. Like, my mom's an ESTP. It's crazy, and now I understand it.
You're pretty much arguing that people develop cognitive function based on gender.
Yes, exactly.
By
But my
that
mom,
definition,
her personality was developed based off of her mom's personality, which was based off her mom's personality, which was based off her mom's personality, and it just goes on through the
But it doesn't matter.
generations.
Gender is a social construct.
They say we. If you look up some of the research, get your mom to take a personality test, and then go find some articles and compare them, or you guys know enough probably to do it in your head. But like I'll go read some articles about ESTPs and EN daughters, and it's like holy shit, no wonder I'm this way. Holy fuck, like it's holy shit stuff.
That's
And
far
I don't know my dad,
from
but-
possible.
Well, probability inclines that males are more likely to be thinkers and females more likely to be feelers. But there's no absolute truth about it.
Not at
Susan
all.
here is an
The things
INTP.
are right in front of you.
In any
You're
case,
making
the fact that you're female doesn't make any difference, or shouldn't make, for objective judges in how you
Well,
are.
I was asking you a real question. I was asking how many female ENTPs you know. That's all I asked you. And you're like going off on
How many female ENTPs I know? Okay, I'll count it like this time. I know about 4 female ENTPs, and they visit me on a regular basis. And they're all very much unlike you. In the fact that they, when they talk about things, do not refer as much to their own experience, but rather general concepts which exist in the world. However, you are always continuing to refer to your own perception and your own experience and your own feelings. And not that that's wrong, because the way I say it now may make it sound that, but just it refers back to your own feeling, which would make you an NEFI person. I don't understand much. Hey?
When have I been talking about my feelings? I haven't
I'm not
talked about
saying
them.
you've been explicitly talking. I'm not saying you've
Everything
been.
I've been
Well,
doing
you
is
have, of course.
conversation.
You have.
All
You
three
have
guys are out
explicitly
there
been talking
and
about
inside
your
and
feelings.
sleeping outside.
But much of what you're saying is directly related to your feelings, and we can hear it there.
How?
Look, I have
What
been
I'm
keeping a
actually doing?
record. I have been
I know, but how?
writing
What am
down.
I doing that's related to feelings? I'm sitting in my car. Am I telling you that I feel good, or am I acting like I do? I'm telling you I'm going to Hollywood, and I'm telling you why I'm going there,
Okay, you-
because I need to figure something out in my life.
You're saying two things that you've said. I haven't been writing down everything you've said, but this
No,
is
I
just the
didn't say
impression
you have
I've
to.
got.
I'm just saying. Whenever I talk about feelings, yeah, the moment I did talk about feelings for two, and that too, my feelings came out for a second, and I came back, and then I just kept going with what I was trying to explain.
No, everything you said thus far. Everything you said thus far has linked back to your personal feeling, and that's not a criticism, by the way. Because the fact that we're stressing on this so much, and I don't really want to, even though I know with an ENFP I can, I don't want to stress on this so much, but it is true. Everything you've said thus far is in some way linked to your personal situation, your personal emotion, your personal view of the world. And that's not really much ENTP, is what I'm saying.
Are you having fun with this?
Very much. I'm enjoying myself so much. You know how I last read that TI is, in a way, antagonistic. When I can just attack someone, I'm so very happy.
Except with these, they won't understand.
No,
Because
they won't understand, I know, but the fact that I continue to make new attempts, that incorporates my NE. I'm trying to find a way to make them understand, and that's NE, you know? So, yeah.
yeah, I just stopped doing that because people get so hurt, as you can see.
You wiser than me, you've lived longer than me. Maybe I'll learn in some time.
Yeah, I've done the same shit plenty of times, and FI just forget.
I've had the same experience as Sue. I'm still tempted to attack them. But
Is she gone or what?
I don't know, she might hear us, but she's not sending anything.
She's ENFP as fuck. And the fact herself so much in itself is just proof, you know. And ENFP would be like, as someone, I don't remember who said, am I maybe not ENTP? I'd like to investigate that. That's what TI does.
I said that, like, and ENFP would go like, oh, you don't know me, you don't know my story. And
Yeah.
You know my life.
Yeah, you don't know my life. And
No,
ENTP
I'm a
would be-
woman. I'm a woman. I'm a woman.
I'm a woman, I'm this, I'm that.
And
Somebody-
ENTP would be more like, oh, so why do you think that? What's your argument for it?
Yeah, exactly. But she doesn't accept, you know. She does not accept. And in that light, I meant to brought this up a long time earlier. How can we say, you know, when we see these statistics on personality test websites, like these types belong to these types and so forth, many types just can't know. They don't have the objectivity to really know what type they are. They mistake themselves routinely. How can we say these types are more forthcoming, or these types feel that, or this? You follow what?
Yeah,
What I'm
I follow what you're saying. Like, we've had an ESFP thinking he was she was a INTP, right?
Mhm.
You remember her name?
Yes.
Yeah.
She did not get what she wanted.
Who was that? Who was it?
Courtney,
I'm joking.
you're bad at sarcasm. If you were trying to be sarcastic.
Sweet. I'll work on it.
Thank you. Sweet. So, do you remember when Courtney, when I first came on here, and then I joined the TWFP Facebook group, and Courtney tried to friend me like 20 times, and then I kept denying her, and I messaged her like, stop trying to fucking friend me, I don't want to be your Facebook friend. But then that's like when she finally stopped.
And she tried to add you to groups and stuff.
Yeah. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, I don't know you.
Like it's amusing for a while, but eventually it's like nothing gets through. It's just fucking bothersome.
Well, there is a funny video of stuff from that time.
This is why I don't think that like ENTPs and ENFPs work over the course of time. I think they can have a lot of fun over short amounts of time, like events, parties or whatnot, but like the FI-TI clash would be so fucking frequent after a while.
I don't know what it is, but I seem to get along with INTJs, which that surprises me.
Why?
Because of TE and FE.
I think I have like this idea that objective judgment does not conflict as much as subjective judgment. So TI and FI, like generally when people argue, they're going to argue using those subjective personal stances. They're going to conflict a lot more. I haven't really seen TE and F conflict particularly. To me, it seems like objective ways of making decisions based on, you know what I mean? Like when have you ever heard of like a argument that went wrong because you had a fucking TE user ignoring the FE?
No, but what happens in arguments between FE and TE users, it is they conclude that they are not agreeing, and that they will not get to it, and they just go peacefully away from one another. Whereas FI and TI users, they keep trying because of their extrovert perception function. They keep bungling into each other. They don't give up. So they do from one another, but they never get to an agreement, and that's why the fight continues.
Jeremy, what I mean is we both start with NI, but we funnel it through each other's 7. But for some reason, I still can get along with INTJs pretty well. That's what I mean by TFE.
Well, like, Bob, have you considered your status as an ENFJ?
I'm not J. That's a dumb argument. I'm an INFJ.
Okay.
There's no point in it.
Prove it.
No, I feel like it's a waste of time.
I don't really think it's a waste of time. She knows. I mean,
it's a waste of time for you, but it is for me.
Well, I mean, if you don't want to argue it, I guess you don't have to.
Thanks.
Huh?
I said thanks. I don't want to.
Good for you, Lightbulb. But I'm kind of like on the fence as far as your type goes, Lightbulb. I have to watch more because I can't always take I don't know. I don't really take others' words, but I have heard valid arguments for your ENFJ-ness.
I don't. That's fine, but there's no way that you can really.
Well, your type just doesn't really matter to you unless you don't have to argue it. It's like fuck that.
Well, it's just 4th slot sensing coming through. It's a waste of time. I don't want to. There's so many things I'd rather be involved with than. I don't know why anyone else would become fixated with that, and why they would want to talk about that. That confuses me.
I mean, well, to me, it seems like you have a strong sense of personal identity, And this isn't an age joke, but it comes with that's probably an age thing. Or
I've also been exploring like my shadow functions more. So
I don't understand. I mean, do you mean you are focusing on the conscious awareness, like of the what you think the shadow functions are? Like, if you have SI as a shadow function, you're going to focus more on your physical comfort and stuff like that. Is that what you're telling me?
yeah, like I've been doing I've been writing down more like daily things because I don't have a very good memory. I don't do routines well at all.
No.
So,
No, I was just.
Yeah, I don't do routine well, so I've been working for several months on that. And there is an element of presentation on the internet as well, where I just don't reveal a lot of my personal life, but I am very introverted. I think.
I mean, I do doubt it. But.
The people who are closest to me are going to see a more bubbly side, and that's been that way my whole life. And then it is true that light bulbs, INFJs, can come across very extroverted at times. We're not always.
What do you know your Enneagram? Out of curiosity, because that's
not interested in Enneagram.
Well, I'm asking you because that usually affects it
much on mood.
It affects it largely on mood, actually, and it affects largely on social presentation. If you were to see me socially, like, if you were to see me in a place where you would have typed me in person, I can almost guarantee you would nail me down as an INTP or an ISTP.
Well, I don't know that. I would have time with real life. That's a TI answer for you there.
That's a TI answer? Sounds like an SE answer. But,
No, it's a TI answer to me.
That she would have to see it in real life in order to evaluate?
Not necessarily.
That sounds like a TI answer to you?
Yeah.
How come?
Just in the matter that she presents things as they are.
I'm not sure that's a TI thing.
I suppose they are.
I mean, I'm presents things as they are in terms of, I guess, using your, I don't know, objective understanding or concrete observations from the environment in order to support that kind of personal logical argumentation.
I suppose a feeling person would give a lot much explanation.
I didn't think it was a feeling argument. I said that seemed like it coupled with sensing. And that was interesting to me. Or even TE.
Yeah, but
because she was like, well, I don't know that. I would have to see you in person. I mean, I guess that's...
Anyway, a person who thinks and feels
TIS
start at least from the same, personality, and SE and NE, regress from that. So if we say that FI or FE, or anyway, feeling or T, thinking, start from the person, the fact that she does not exaggerate, or
okay. What was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say. I'm just saying, based on like what other the reason I said that. I mean, you might have evaluated me your own way, I guess, but based on things that other people have said about me, my general reputation as it stands with people I know, family, friends, people that don't know me that well, impressions you pick up, most people nail me down as that kind of person. INTP or ISTP.
To apply what your experience is to how like how I would arrive at something.
I already said that.
All right.
But I'm just saying, like,
You're entitled to your opinion, and I just am probably not going to. I don't want to engage in the argument because
it's a completely hypothetical situation that you can't even like.
you can't make
the whole thing.
You can't force interest.
I'm not trying to force interest. I'm trying to explain myself and think out loud. But I already said I don't care if you don't care. Anyways, I mean, just
Why are you still talking about it?
Huh?
Well, what makes you think about it then?
Why wouldn't I talk about it? I mean, why can't I sort it out myself?
I'm not telling you can't do that. I'm just telling you I'm not interested.
So you're just, I don't know. To me, it just seems like you're shutting me up and stopping any sort of discussion from happening.
Well, two people have to be interested in the topic. You're welcome to be interested in it, but I'm not. I'm not shutting you down. I'm just not participating in it.
Well, I think the topic of discussion for me at least changed to determining your status as what NFJ you are. But I said, I mean, that changed. I'm not really interested enough in that particular thing either. Then I forgot what I said next, and then I said, as far as what, like, based on the probability of how others would have arrived at the conclusion about me, I would ask you about your Enneagram, because that largely affects your presentation in general. I don't just feel like arguing. I'm genuinely curious. I know it's hard to take me seriously on here, Jacob, but you know.
There's nobody here said we're not taking you seriously.
I didn't say that you did. I didn't say they didn't. I just said generally. I could understand why someone would have a hard time taking me seriously on here based on my presentation. But
I don't know who's had a hard time. I don't know who said that.
I mean, like people in the past, basically. I mean, it hasn't been concretely said, but I've picked it up sometimes that sometimes my input because not always serious in general. It's not taken seriously. But or it's not considered. Could be an age thing as well. I don't know. But yeah, I was just curious. That's all. Your Enneagram, so I can, I don't know, figure it out for myself. Think about it.
I think I've told you in the past, but maybe I haven't. I'm not really interested in Enneagram because I think it's a little too moody. It's too categorization-y or whatever.
It is.
That's my opinion, and I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else.
Just okay. Sure. But out of curiosity now, how much have you read about it? Like, just give me a ballpark.
I have read about it. It just turns like a switch in me. It just seems too based on emotion and mood at the time. So I just haven't put a lot of weight in it. I have tried to read it 3 or 4 times.
Okay, then I can see how you came to that conclusion. She didn't have a spectacular way of trying to make me shut the fuck up. All she had to say was, "Oh, no, I'm not interested. I don't really care, so I'm not going to talk to you." I mean, it's spectacular way. Yeah, sure.
What's up, guys?
I'm not going to have done the same thing.
Hi, Spacey.
He's like, oh.
Hey, Spacey.
What's up?
Not much. They repealed net neutrality, so yay. Not. Yeah. Not gonna eat because I'm not hungry. But I'm not hungry. But I know I don't because I don't eat at 10 o'clock. I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. And I won't be hungry. I guarantee you. I'll eat half of a sandwich. I don't have to. No, I already ate. I have food. I had a cheeseburger. I had mashed potatoes, and I had an apple.
I have a... You think I've got a stupid voice? Really?
Third.
I've always actually been quite conscious about my voice due to my accent, so I'm quite surprised to hear that.
What's wrong with your accent?
There's nothing wrong with it, I don't know. I think it sounds funny.
Baggy English accent. That's what's wrong with it.
Like British accent. I think it sounds
The problem is it's not pure British.
Whatever.
It's a combination of like Latino, Portuguese, and British. Yeah. Because I love the British accent. It's the fact that I haven't got a pure British accent that I don't know. Funny about it.
I would say my British accent is not particularly appealing.
Who's that speaking, sorry?
That is Dado.
Oh, I don't think I've met you before, have I?
Who are you? Spacey?
I am...
Chrissy.
Baseman.
Is Becca really an ISFJ?
Yes, she is.
That's what it says.
It's pretty crazy we got another ISFJ around here. You better watch out, Kim. ISFJ is falling from the sky.
That's Jeremy's ISFJ.
Well...
We've met each other before, haven't we, Eric? Yeah, a little bit.
I thought you were new. I don't think I've met you.
Yeah, more or less new. Some other people have met me. I'm pretty new.
Well, it's nice to meet you, man.
Well, nice to meet you. Exactly who is it? Spacey?
No, it's me speaking.
I've met you before, isn't it? Jeremy? Xeroxes?
Yeah, we've talked a few times.
I see.
I think I was here when you first came in.
You're the guest. I'm sorry, I've mistaken you.
Yeah, I need to log in. I hate being called a guest in here.
Who are you, exactly?
Hold on. Let me log in. I'll make things easier.
He's some guy, really. I mean...
He's some guy.
He's just a guy.
He's what? He's an ENTP, and you know, he's from the UK, and
There we go.
you know, he's a musician.
This is who I am. CCD. The funky Darth Vader that plays bass every now and then. And has like way too many RGB lights.
I think, Jeremy, your and his voice are quite alike.
Really?
Mine and Jeremy's?
I think so.
Really?
Voice
Yeah.
accent.
Yeah, the voice, but not the accent.
That's interesting.
That's not really an insult.
I didn't mean it myself.
Fucking no, Jeremy.
No insults?
No insults is an exception, you know. Everything we say is usually insulting in nature.
Yeah, that makes it fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait till you meet Ace.
Ooh, that'll be funny.
Or Taylor. But Taylor's not like a recreational athlete Ace likes to be.
Who's this?
What's his name?
Who is this?
Who?
He's a gentleman you'll meet sooner or later.
Okay.
Former military, very gun-ho-ish personality.
Huh?
I swear everyone in here has a gun. Except for me.
And me, actually.
I think everyone in America in this place has a gun.
No,
You don't?
maybe half. No.
Well, can't you use your base as a gun? Fire some bullet-like baselines.
Yeah, but that's a little different.
Also, hold on. Can I check your headphones real quick, Jeremy? Do you want to just tilt your head slightly? Are those the ones I'm thinking of? Are those the Sennheiser ones?
Yes, they are.
The really expensive ones?
Yes, they are.
Holy fucking shit. Hold on. Is it what is it called? HD something.
These are the HD 700s.
How expensive are those? I don't think those are the ones I saw today, but I know that.
Okay, these are 750 US. And there's a model above these, which are the 800s, and those go from 14 to 1600.
Yeah, those are the ones I saw today on an article. What the fuck, man? I thought mine were expensive. Not these are pretty cheap, but I thought my Bayer Dynamics were expensive. Holy shit.
And they're nice.
Fucking hell.
I mixed my last album on these. I've got these Adams monitors, the A7Xs, and I did 90% of my mixing on these headphones.
Fucking hell, man. Your wife's comment. He's lucky he's live. His wife.
Now, here's the lining that you're gonna love. I didn't pay $1 for these headphones.
What the fuck?
What's the present?
Whose
My
dick
former
did you
boss.
have to suck for those?
These were a Christmas present from my former boss last year. No, birthday present.
Was it a sloppy one? Oh man, I'm so fucking jealous.
Because see, here, this is one of those things where not even taking Becca into account, just to myself, I'm not going to spend that kind of money on headphones. I could get this and this and this and this and this and this for that money. Headphones, no. but my boss presented me with wanting to buy me something like electronic music, and was going to just let me use the company credit card to do it, and gave me an amount, and I'm sitting there thinking about it going, this is probably the only chance I'll ever have to be able to grab a serious pair of headphones. Because I don't have to justify it. It's a freebie. I can't justify that kind of money for headphones myself when there's so much more valuable stuff to be getting. But, no.
Wow, man, true audiophile. Is it true they have to, like, a special connection?
No, it's just a quarter-inch TRS.
Right.
The issue is that you have to drive them.
Yeah, the what's it called? The impedance is quite high, isn't it? It's like
the impedance is what? I'm not sure what the impedance is on these. I think it's 65 ohms on my 280s, which is what I usually use, or used to use. Still do. These are open. So, like, Rebecca has headphones on that are sealed, and she's in the room with us, and I can hear myself talking through these headphones in the air. I just hear the sibilances that are coming out of her headphones. There's no containment in these. So, yeah, the 280s are closed. These are open. And it took me a few days to get used to these.
Fair enough. Yeah, I guess there's less, I guess, resonance on open ones.
Yeah, it's a totally different kind of sound. It's really hard to explain.
Yeah, I need to try them out. I'm actually somewhat considering buying new headphones, wireless ones for my phone, just sort of general usage. Because I do have earphones, Bluetooth earphones, but they're not. I mean, the sound quality isn't great, and it's just kind of they're a bit uncomfortable. So I might just get like myself a Christmas present, decent pair of Bluetooth headphones. What I'm looking to spend money on at the moment actually is micro USB cables. Do you guys suffer from this as well? Like, I just go through those like a bitch. Like, honestly, I've already bought like 2 or 3 packets from Amazon, and they're fucking broken every day. Like, I just break so much.
I don't think I've broken a single one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea how you've managed that. Mine just break like so quickly. It's ridiculous. So I'm thinking of buying like fucking 20 on one go, wholesale. But the problem is I don't want to be buying like low quality ones either, because I'm just going to go through them even quicker, and it's going to like affect the charging time and transfer speeds. So I don't know what to do right now.
Yeah, evidently you have to have cables that can deal with the like 2.1 or 3 amp loads when you're charging to get a high-speed charger.
Yeah, exactly. So
not just a transformer, but also the cable.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not sure whether to try and get it from Amazon or just like a bulk sale kind of place. Bald Jeremy versus, wig hair Jeremy. Completely different, fellas. Man,
what?
That's so different. I was saying the Jeremy that we know, the one with the hair, versus the Jeremy without hair. Just completely different people.
Flipping through my Facebook pictures.
No, your wife's. I mean, that's the first time I saw it. But your wife's profile picture got you in there.
That was before we were even officially together.
Really? Wow. Yeah, literally, you look completely different.
So that would have been 2005. That's probably 13 years ago.
Have I ever told you that sometimes with your hair like that, you look a bit like the guy that explains everything in anime? Like the nerdy guy in anime that explains shit to the audience. Like does that thing with the glasses, they shine a bit and like he talks about whatever's going on. The Brainiacs.
That's not a reference that I know.
In other news, I'm more or less 300 words away from being able to hand in this paper that I need to hand in tomorrow, and I'm procrastinating. Thank you, guys. Thank you. What?
So how's the audio school going?
I don't know, that's a funny question. I mean, it's going right, of course. Problem is, I'm starting to think I don't really want to, or I won't be able to make a career out of music. I think I'm going to keep it as a side hustle slash hobby.
No, you can't make a career out of it. Not right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to make a career out of it right off the bat, no matter what.
Yeah, it never happened, yeah.
It's going to have to be a side hustle and a hobby, quote unquote, for a little while at least.
Probably a long while. Plus, I'm nowhere near